What's good with y'all, collective? Welcome to the Paranormal Psychic Investigations channel. Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate that. If you want to leave any donations out of generosity, I will indeed have a link in the description box below. So let's go ahead and start with an investigation read. Being guided to investigate something here. So we're going to see what's going on with the word cards firsthand. Okay. So what's going on for the current energy for the collective? What do we need to investigate, Holy Spirit? For the current energy, for the collective, what do we need to investigate? What do we need to investigate, Holy Spirit? Spirit's guided me to choose these cards first. Right here, the regular tarot cards. So what do we have for the psychic investigation for June 2023, Holy Spirit? Hold on, y'all. Something to do with your psychic abilities, like you may be seeing something, you may be seeing into something, you may be receiving a vision. Spirit's trying to guide you to expose something here. Somebody may be trying to come up with some type of underhanded plan, like they keep on trying to do something because these individuals' ego hurt, is what I'm getting. Something about a plan that's going to backfire on these individuals. Yeah, exactly. You're protected from a situation. Some of you out there may be guided to expose something with your intuitive gifts before they could get started with doing something again. Bro, this is going to end. This is going to end. Somebody is already on to what these people has been trying to do to you. Yeah, with the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Somebody's trying to possibly create falsified evidence here, but this is not going to hold up because things have already been seen or what you've been saying and what you've been going through. So what am I being guided to investigate right now, Holy Spirit? So what am I being guided to investigate right now, Holy Spirit? Excuse the count in the background, y'all. We ain't worried about that. As long as y'all can see the cards, that's all that matters. Hold on. Okay, so we're being guided to investigate possibly a family dynamic. The King of Wands. So we have the King of Wands here. We also have the Queen of Cups. We have the Hierophant reversed. There's some form of corruption somewhere. Is that these individuals are relentless at trying to commit some type of corruption upon a King of Wands or a Queen of Cups here that's a businessman or a business lady here. And somebody intuitively knows what is going on. Somebody also cares about somebody in regards to a situation. You're going to be getting some good news in regards to a Hierophant reverse. You've been going through some type of corrupted situation here with the Hierophant reverse. Some of you out there have a twin flame that's going to be stepping up for you that really cares about you throughout the situation. The Knight of Pentacles here. We also have the Temperance reverse. So some of you out there may be feeling off. You may be feeling off with a situation. Yeah, this Queen of Pentacles reverse, possibly a Taurus, keeps on trying to imbalance a spiritual leader's success. That may be a Queen of Cups or a King of Wands that has a spiritual business, and this individual is relentless. Whoever she has connections with, that's possibly in the legal system, keeps on trying to do shit to this individual's career in order to slow them down with the Knight of Pentacles reverse. This individual may be going to the extent to try to manipulate something underhandedly and create some type of something about something being falsified here with the Queen of Pentacles reverse. The Nine of Cups reverse, this individual is continuously it's like their main objective is to get this individual unhappy because they have a twin flame. This individual knows that this King of Wands has a twin flame or this Queen of Cups has a twin flame, and they're succeeding in their life. They're going a long ways in their life, and yet this individual wants to continuously attack this individual with other people that they're connected to with this Hierophant reverse. This is corrupted right here. Whatever the Queen of Pentacles reverse is trying to do, it's only because she's jealous of somebody's connection that this individual has with a Queen of Cups here, which is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. That's this King of Wands twin flame here, and this individual right here don't want to see this individual succeed in their life. They're continuously and relentlessly trying to hold them back with the Strength reverse We also have judgment here. Somebody is being guided to call this Queen of Pentacles reverse out, and this organization, whoever this is, that keeps on trying to fuck with their business. You may be a Scorpio that may be guided to say something, or a Gemini or a Sagittarius. You being guided right this minute to call this situation out, to stop this before it even gets to going again. This individual's been relentless at trying to do something to somebody that's a truth teller here. They don't want this individual to be speaking the truth and telling the truth about what they tried to do to them in the past. This same Queen of Pentacles reverse that keeps coming through the collective's reads has set somebody up. Could be a Scorpio, could be a Gemini or a Sagittarius or another Taurus here that they have possibly tried to hurt. And yet they're relentless at trying to do something to the individual because of jealousy, greed, hatred, revenge. And the individual don't want the individual happy with the Nine of Cups reverse. This is a very jealous, evil individual with ill intentions that knows how to manipulate situations to their advantage. And she's got people right along with her that's in some type of organization that's not doing something right. With this Hierophant reverse, I've been got to expose this shit. This has been going on for a long time. They could have tried to hurt a Scorpio, that's an earth angel that tells the truth. They could have been trying to hurt a Gemini, or they could have been trying to hurt a Sagittarius or a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces female here. That's a highly gifted, intuitive individual. And this individual has been relentless at trying to do something, but it's underhanded. It's out of greed. It's out of revenge. And she got people above her that's in reverse here. This is something that is not right. It's not the truth, and it's corrupted here. And it's to do with a Queen of Pentacles reverse here. Okay? This is what's going on. Somebody is also using a lot of witchcraft, a lot of black magic on this individual. Continuously, it's not just a physical thing that they're doing. They're using a lot of manipulation, involving spiritual manipulation in order to try to get something to go through. So it's not just something physically being done. It's something that's underhanded on a spiritual level that is being done in order to attack this individual right here. That speaks the truth. And that's the truth right there with the Ace of Swords. Bruh, that's right after the Judgment card. Somebody is being guided to call this situation out because that's what's going to stop these individuals. But chances are they already have information on what has happened to this individual in the past. They tried to damage this individual's spiritual career with the Temperance reverse. This individual is going to get caught at setting this individual up, this Earth Angel up in the past. But this individual standing up one last time and calling this out before they even get started with going through with something is going to stop these individuals, but they're also getting stopped because the truth's coming out. This is right after the Judgment card. You may be a Scorpio or a Gemini that may be speaking some raw truth about a situation. You're also being guided to be a very loving, caring individual that's very inspirational, and you are a genuine messenger. And yet this individual right here, this Queen of Pentacles reverse, has been trying to mess with your business. These individuals have been trying to mess with your business, been trying to mess with your livelihood, and it's an over and over type of situation. But they have the Knight of Pentacles right here facing towards this Queen of Pentacles reverse direction. She's going to get picked up and jailed along with everybody else that's been connected to this Queen of Pentacles reverse. That's what's going to happen to her because something is going in somebody's favor because the truth has came out about a situation that was very off balanced. It was very corrupted with the Hierophant reverse. Corruption was used on the Earth Angel here in order to try to underhandedly get their way. And they may still be trying to do something, be relentless at doing something. But yet this is going to be ending here with the Ace of Swords and the Judge. It's all because of somebody's twin flame connection. I know that don't make any sense. How can I say this? To an average person, that wouldn't make any sense. But let me tell you something, bro, how far people like this would go. This is a narcissist. Let me tell you something. This is a spiritual narcissist. This is a witch. This is a demon that is literally trying to attack our Earth Angel's purpose by trying to have them behind bars, set them up to steal their fucking destiny from them and everything. Okay, this is a stalker. This is a malicious, aggravated stalker. And she has people that she knows right here with this Hierophant reverse that's also not doing anything about the situation and trying to bat a blind eye to the situation of what this Earth Angel has been speaking out against. They've been speaking out against some type of injustice. And the individual's been telling the truth. This is a Scorpio or a Gemini or a Sagittarius or a Taurus here. They have been speaking the truth against some type of setup in the past. And it's like, the more the individual is happy with their life, the more that they're succeeding, the more somebody feels something off in their intuition. It's like somebody is continuously trying to do something behind the scenes in order to ruin somebody's reputation, to ruin their career, to have everything taken underhandedly from them. And it's coming from a Queen of Pentacles reverse and a corrupt institution here that is doing this to this individual that was already exposed numerous of times by this truth teller right here. Ain't shit gonna go through because these individuals are gonna get caught. I promise you. I'm starting to get fired up, bro, but some of you out there may be guided. Spirit may be guiding you right at the last minute. Call something out again. Call something out again because that's going to be more evidence on them that they still continuously trying to do something. It ain't going to go through. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's not going to go through because something has already been collected on this Queen of Pentacles reverse. Some of you out there could have been blackmailed. You could have been going through extortion. You could have went through bribery. This individual was bribing people in the legal system to do this shit to you. This is something right here that they may be trying to underhandedly create some type of falsified statements or whatever in order to try to get something to go through at the last minute. But this was already collected upon this Queen of Pentacles reverse. That there was indeed a setup that's going to get caught, and they may be trying to do something in order to try to pull themselves out of it and to flip it back on you. No, you need to call this shit out exactly for what it is. That's exactly what's going on right now. This individual is going to get caught. This Queen of Pentacles reverse and whoever is connected to her and this institution with this Hierophant reverse is going to get caught too. Knight of Pentacles is here. It's going to be caught because of somebody telling the truth here. Judging a whole family, telling the truth about a whole family that's in connections with this institution. It's exactly what's happening. Somebody right here, bro, is going to have that twin flame connection. That's what I'm getting. Something very significant about a Pisces. I'm hearing Pisces very strongly. I don't have the Pisces card here with the High Priestess. I mean, I've seen that earlier. But it may be two water signs that may have a very strong twin flame connection. Strong Sagittarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Pisces. Something about Pisces and a water sign. Gemini too. Or they can have Gemini placements in their chart. These two individuals right here, bro, love each other. Like, they already love each other on a 5D level, and they will contact each other. We also have the Ace of Wands here. Yeah, this individual is only trying to do something in order to block the individual's new opportunity with the Ace of Wands here. This is what they're trying to do here, to block the individual's opportunities, but they're not blocking nothing. Two aces are here. The individual's going to get what they're well deserving of, and it could be a legal case that's going in this individual's favor by the higher ups taking care of the situation for this individual. Yeah, exactly. An Emperor here. This Queen of Pentacles reverse is trying to do something to an Emperor, a businessman. So this could be an entrepreneur. That may be some type of truth teller here. Could be also a feminine. Okay? Because we do have a lady. You know what I'm saying? Lady. I had to say that. Lady. But anyways, so this could be a lady. And she may be learning something from a King of Wands or an Emperor here on how to step into their royal power and actually accept some type of synchronicities and signs. That this is her match with the lovers. This is for sure a twin flame connection here. But yet you have some wicked individual. This is in the mid part of the spread. It's all these cards are outlined. It's like this individual is caught because of this individual having all this protection around them, and it's focusing on what this individual has really been trying to do. To this genuine energy surrounding this Emperor right here and this King of Wands. But they also have somebody that knows that somebody has been telling the truth here. They have proof of evidence too with the Page of Pentacles here. So there's some type of Emperor that has proof of evidence with the Page of Pentacles. And there's definitely something right here that they're trying to disrupt because somebody has a greater and brighter future here with the Judgment and the Ace of Swords. And somebody may be guided to call this out with the Ace of Swords here. Somebody's being guided to call out an imbalanced situation with some type of institution or organization that's connected to a Queen of Pentacles reversed here. That is doing something very devilish, very demonic, and very corrupt and underhanded to this individual in order to try to destroy them once again. All because they have new opportunities coming in. But there's also enough receipts here. This is all about receipts that this Emperor has on his Queen of Pentacles reverse and these individuals that have been trying to do something to their career, to their love life, to their job, to their home, trying to attack their stability, trying to do things underhandedly to commit an unworkable plan upon this individual. This individual has been harassed by these individuals right here. They have been stalked. They have went through a lot of things right here. And yet somebody may be trying to manipulate something behind the scenes with this Queen of Pentacles reverse, but it's not going to go through. It's not going to go through. Because of everything somebody has already seen on camera here in regards to the situation. And they may be trying to use some type of underhanded voodoo to try to get their way with this situation. They're continuously doing spells on some type of situation that didn't go their way in the first place. And it was also doing that in the past. Doing a lot of spells, doing a lot of rituals in order to try to get something to go in their favor. This is a manipulator that is continuously trying to get something to go in their favor, but it's underhanded and it's devilish. This is not of God at all. Whatever these individuals have been doing to this Emperor, this King of Wands, or this Queen of Cups, could be a Scorpio, a Gemini, or Sagittarius, is not right at all. And this was all collected as receipts with the Page of Pentacles. Somebody has some type of receipts with that Page of Pentacles. They have proof or evidence that this is what happened here. And somebody knows somebody told the truth with the Judgment and the Ace of Swords coming out right beside that Judgment. So somebody is definitely going to be seen to be telling the truth about a situation. Could be a Scorpio here right side by side. So if you're a Scorpio out there, this may be a very specific message. You may be a feminine Scorpio or masculine Scorpio. You have been found to be telling the truth about a situation on this situation. Or you could be a Gemini. But with the Judgment and the Ace of Swords coming out side by side, that's a clear indication that justice will be served in your favor because of you having receipts and you calling something out relentlessly. And yet they got evidence on these individuals. That's what this is. And if they so much as try as do something underhanded and they try to do something else to try to pull themselves, that's going to be collected as evidence too, that they're trying to manipulate something. They're already caught at doing something foul to you in the past. I'm telling you, let's go ahead and clarify this, Hierophant. You're going to have your wish fulfillment and you're going to be happy. While these individuals go down for doing that, and that's going to be your new beginning. This is all about new opportunities, new beginnings. And you're going to have your twin flame connection and the love of your life. This may be somebody that may be foreign to y'all. They may be overseas, across the water. It don't matter. That's your match. That's the love of your life with the Ten of Cups here. You two deserve to be together. Yeah, exactly. And everything's being illuminated about this corrupt type of paperwork right here that they have continuously been trying to drag out 1 to 2 to 3 years straight, continuously trying to get something to work against somebody when it's corrupt. It's false and it's fraud. They have been trying to get some type of fraudulent paperwork to go against somebody relentlessly. And this is not going to work. This is what's getting caught. This is what's already been called out. And somebody has evidence, had receipts of evidence to prove that this is what was done to them. This is not going to work here. Hierophant reverse, 3 of Pentacles reverse. This is not going to work. This is some type of business. This is some type of organization continuously connected to a Queen of Pentacles reverse. I'm telling you, this is a conflict of interest, bro. They know people in here, and yet they're doing something underhandedly. Ain't that a conflict of interest? That's already right there enough probable cause to bust these individuals in order to find them guilty of something. Because the individual that they did this to don't know anybody in here. And they was all trying to come up against that individual because they was telling the truth. Because of their spiritual beliefs, because of their difference. They have already tried to come up against this individual numerous of times and commit numerous of violations on them. And this is something right here that the Queen of Pentacles reverse is continuously trying to drag something out with somebody right here with the Hierophant reverse. Trying to continuously drag something out that's not going to work. You're going to get some good news in regards to these matters that's coming. The truth's coming out. The truth's already here. There's possibly a court case or some type of information you're going to receive legally in regards to this Hierophant reverse and this Queen of Pentacles reverse. Because they have clear evidence on this Queen of Pentacles reverse here. And they're not going to be happy because they're not going to be able to hold you back. Nor is this, it's whatever this is. So what is it about this Hierophant reverse here, Spirit? What is it about this Hierophant reverse? Let's go ahead and clarify that. Let me move all this to the side. We're going to single out this Hierophant reverse because that's That's what's catching the attention, because the rest of these cards are positive. Besides the Temperance reverse, so we're gonna leave that out too. That's a major. That's a major. And this is a court card, which are representing. This is a character. So this is linking it to a earth sign that is in reverse. That is continuously trying to create instability. This is instability, but this individual is already unstable. That's like somebody's stability creates a lot of instability in this individual's life, but yet they think they have the power. They could be the judge, the jury, or whoever they are, in order to try to create chaos, instability to somebody else's reality. And yet they got people right here, working right along with this deceptive, demonic individual to try to do something to the individual's stability. And somebody is being guided to call that out. They're being guided to call that out. They already have evidence on these individuals, bro. I'm telling you, with the Page of Pentacles here. There's heavy, hardcore evidence, bro. And this Knight of Pentacles is facing towards this Queen of Pentacles reverse's way. As I say, you ain't going nowhere. This individual could be getting picked up, bro. Along with everybody else that was connected to this individual. They're going to get caught right at the last minute, I'm telling you. Judgment and the Ace of Swords is here. It's not going to go in their favor. It's going to go in possibly a Scorpio, a Gemini, a Leo, a Cancer, or a Pisces favor, or possibly another Taurus. That may be some type of spiritual advisor or earth angel or a Sagittarius. Okay? So we're being guided to investigate the Hierophant reversed with the Temperance reverse and the Queen of Pentacles reverse here. Okay? Let's see what this is about, because my card's going to reveal it, whether they like it or not. Spirit's coming through strongly here, bro. You're protected from this situation. These individuals are not protected. With the Temperance reverse, they're not protected from something because it was on the row of this Queen of Pentacles reversed. And this was above that and reversed. But this is how I know how they're in connections with somebody right here. Conflict of interest. Conflict of interest. That's another charge. I'm telling you, bro, that's another charge. Temperance reverse, Queen of Pentacles reverse, and Hierophant reverse. Yeah, the Page of Swords here. Why is this Hierophant reverse, Queen of Pentacles reverse? Holy Spirit, yeah, it's not going to work. This is not going to work in their favor with the Eight of Pentacles reverse. This is not. They're trying to do something in regards to the past that was already exposed here. You could be a psychic and a clairvoyant that maybe a Pisces don't have to be, or you could be a Scorpio, you could be a Gemini, a Cancer, or a Pisces, or a Taurus spiritual advisor, or a Leo that has already exposed something from the past, or how you have had to leave home. This is not going to work here with the Eight of Pentacles reverse. Whatever they're trying to do is not going to work. Why is the Hierophant reverse and the Queen of Pentacles reverse here, Holy Spirit? With the Temperance reverse, I need information, especially this Hierophant reverse. That's what's calling out to me the most. Why is this Hierophant reverse, Spirit? It's going to backfire. It's going to backfire, bro. I'm telling you, there's a type of business here. People get thrown from their position because of a Queen of Pentacles reversed. There was a couple that was in connections with this Hierophant reverse with people in some type of organization. So, two people right here had connections with somebody in an organization that tried to do something very dirty and corrupt to them in the past. And they've been continuously dragging something out that had no business going on that long. This right here is the Tower reverse. It could be backfired because of a Scorpio. I mean, we got Scorpio energy here with the Judgment and the Ace of Swords. Somebody calling a straight raw truth out in this situation. Good. Keep on doing it. Keep on doing it. Don't say him. Why is the Queen of Pentacles? Why is the Hierophant reverse, Holy Spirit? Why is the Hierophant reverse? Why is the Hierophant reverse? That was a major too. That was in reverse. Why is the Hierophant reverse? Hold on now. The Six of Swords reverse and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, just like I said, you're protected from that. Why is this Hierophant reverse, Holy Spirit? What do we need to investigate with this Hierophant reverse? What do we need to investigate with this Hierophant reverse here, Holy Spirit? The Four of Cups reverse. That's not the original card, but I gotta hold on real quick. I'm excited for this read. I like this read. Yeah, this is ending. This is ending. Could be because of a Scorpio here. These individuals, something about, you could be a Scorpio. We've seen a Tower card. So this is another clarifier Besides that tower in reverse, this could have something to do with a Scorpio here. Yeah, corruption here. There's a couple, Queen of Pentacles reverse and a King of Pentacles reverse. But there's also corruption here that's been found out. They don't want to give something up with the Four of Swords reverse, but there's something that has clearly been seen here. This is definitely in regards to Hierophant reverse, King of Pentacles reverse. They're stalking, watching. They have been unlawfully stalking and trying to commit. They have been committing aggravated stalking upon this individual. Possibly officials too have committed aggravated stalking upon this individual, and they have been continuously going along with some type of paperwork that wasn't right to start with. And they have been relentless at doing this to this individual. Like they don't want to put something to rest with the Four of Swords reverse. They keep on trying to commit something that's underhanded and dirty to this individual. And there's a couple here that keeps trying to do that, and they're not protected from a situation. They're going to be charged with something about aggravated and malicious stalking here, violating the individual's rights. And there's also something coming out about a false investigation. When the individual had enough proof, they proved themselves to be right, and yet they spoke the truth with the Ace of Swords. But this is clarifying that Hierophant reverse. The Page of Cups here, this could be in regards to a messenger. The Ace of Pentacles here. We also have the Ace of Cups. They're trying to do something to an intuitive person that's a messenger that's about to receive a blessing with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, the Hierophant here. No, the Hermit here. We also have the Moon card. They're doing something underhandedly. This is deception. There's something being done underhandedly and deceptive here with the Moon card. They're continuously trying to block the individual's success. They're also trying to keep delusional information to themselves, and to try to keep something dragging on, and have the individual continuously watched and illegally surveillanced here. This individual has been going through this, bro, ever since they stepped into their life's purpose and their higher calling. That's our earth angel here that has an ability to be a spiritual, inspirational person. That has a spiritual business possibly at being a truth teller with the Ace of Swords here. And they have been continuously trying to obstruct this individual's pathway to spirituality and trying to get them in trouble and have a lot of problems with this organization, and it's connected to some type of couple that don't want to leave this individual alone. They do not want to leave this individual alone because they're continuously standing hard in their power. And this individual right here, bro, I'm telling you, they're a witch. They mess around at voodoo and do satanic rituals up on this individual, and they do a lot of underhanded, shady things for money possibly. There's a lot of bribes here, bro, going back and forth on how they could create some type of illusion with the Moon card here in order to block the individual. With the Four of Pentacles, they keep on holding on to this individual. They keep on holding on to some type of illusional situation that should have been over. But this is what's being used. Illusions are being used in order to try to keep the individual from their highest potential. And they're committing violations over and over and over and over and over again on this individual. When is somebody going to step in that's in a higher position than these people and put a stop to this? I'm getting that behind the scenes, like it's going to happen unexpectedly. I'm just going to bring awareness out there. Somebody has already been calling this Queen of Pentacles reverse out with this Hierophant reverse. That's been relentless at calling something out. When is somebody in a higher power that's actually genuine, that's going to step up and protect this individual from them doing this to them with illusions? This is illusion. This is not what it seems at all. Something's definitely being tampered with behind the scenes. That's what I'm getting from the Moon. Something is definitely being tampered with. But they have been doing this relentlessly because they couldn't get something to go through. And this has been going on for a long time. Could have been 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 years straight. They've been continuously at trying to obstruct this individual's pathway to spirituality, at them living their best life in a higher calling. The Eight of Wands here. Something is going forward anyways with the Eight of Wands here. They're only trying to do this because the individual has new opportunities with these two aces here. Yeah, they're continuously trying to burden somebody down, but it's not going to happen. We also have the Seven of Pentacles here. There's evidence on this. There's a hermit here with the Seven of Pentacles. There's evidence on this. There's evidence on this. Yeah, trying to get the individual to where they're not excited about their livelihood. They're being sneaky, underhanded, and deceptive. This is all about doing things, bro, that are very underhanded here. This could be also taking objects and doing something with objects. Something to do with somebody trying to do something underhandedly, taking objects and maybe trying to scratch and scrape their fingerprints off these objects in order to put something onto something, in order for it to seem as if it's the truth, but it's not. That's another thing that's been going on here with the Seven of Swords, because I'm looking at hands that are on an object right here. This will be somebody taking some type of object and removing the fingerprints off that object that somebody had possibly in their yard or on their property in order to do something underhandedly and to try to make it seem as if that's them, but yet it comes from these objects that was already on the individual's property. But you ain't getting away with doing that. I'm going to tell you that right now. That's tampering with evidence. Something about tampering with evidence. They're also trying to do something along them lines here. They think they slick, but they not. Somebody going to get caught here with the Seven of Swords here. This is exactly what's going on. This is the little plan right here. The underhanded strategy with the moon and the Seven of Swords here. This is considered, these two combined together is highly deceptive, underhanded, but this is also about trying to also continuously trying to rob the individual of everything that they got by trying to have them set up to be in trouble. And they're doing it very, very, very sneaky, underhanded, and doing things that are underneath the surface. They may not even be communicating about that on devices. But this is something right here that's being done. And these are the same people that has been, whoever's been calling the Queen of Pentacles reverse out, this is the people that are doing this to this person. They're still committing violations of stalking upon them. And this is what they're it's like there's another plan here. There's another plan to keep on going with something because they want to be right about a situation, but they was already caught. They was already caught by somebody calling this shit out. They was already caught by committing civil violations, constitutional right violations upon this individual's right. They have been relentless at creating and causing illusions in order to continuously still do this to this individual. It's like they won't leave this individual alone until they're actually stopped. They will not leave this individual alone whatsoever, bro. It's something that's already been caught because of somebody having some type of receipt. There's evidence here with the Seven of Pentacles. It's going to get stopped. Don't worry about that. To some of you out there that may be concerned about the situation, don't worry about nothing. Don't worry about nothing. That's going to be even more trouble for these individuals, bro. I'm telling you. I'm literally seeing a Page of Pentacles reverse. Somebody may be trying to manipulate something in regards to a son or a daughter these individuals have, but that's a lie. That right there was a lie that they tried to do to you in the past here, and yet somebody is innocent here with the Page of Cups upright. That representing innocence. So if this is a son or daughter these individuals trying to use as a weapon against you, they are literally trying to use something with some type of object to possibly obtain some type of fingerprints off an object, but to put it on something else, but yet that didn't originally come from your hands. That's how I'm going to interpret that. So these individuals right here, bro, I'm telling you, they got somebody holding a sword. That would be an object. But you got fingerprints that may be on that sword. But this would be an underhanded tactic in order to get that off of that object and put it on something else. But yet it didn't come from your hands physically. It come from an object of yours. That's how they got that fingerprint. Something like that, bro, I'm telling you. It's something like that. It's something like that when the individual's innocent the whole time with the Page of Cups here. So they may be trying to use, this could also be a cousin, a nephew, a niece, or whoever this is. But this is somebody right here, but they may be trying to use, this could be considered as their son or daughter here. This could be in regards to cups. Like somebody taking a cup off of your property or some type of drink. Because if you think about it, look, you got fingerprints on there, right? But this would be something to be used as a weapon underhandedly. There's also fingers on these objects too, but they're doing it underhandedly and deceptive in order to try to do something, to get away with something. This is what this is right here. I'm going to tell you right now, bro, this can also be analyzed under forensic analytic analyzers that can actually prove that this is coming from objects here. It wasn't the individual's regular handprints. They took an object from this individual in order to try to obtain some type of fingerprints off the object in order to put it on something else, to try to simulate that it was that individual, but yet it wasn't. They did something underhandedly by taking an object with the individual's fingerprints already on there, taking objects from the individual. You ain't slick, bro. Whoever you are, you ain't slick. My psychic ability is going to catch that shit right there in the act. I don't even have to see what the physical eyes call this shit out. I could compare it by the way my intuition is pulling at me like a fish on the line, bro. It's like a fish on the line like that. I'm telling you, my intuition is going off left and right, left and right, left and right. I'll catch that shit right there in the act. That right there will be tampering with evidence because they're doing something underhandedly in order to get somebody's fingerprints, but yet it's coming from an object of theirs. In order to put it on something else, in order to try to make it believable, that's a straight up fucking illusion. Man, who you messing with? Who you messing with? And yet these same individuals been trying to do this shit to this individual in the past, and yet they got caught at that, and this is what they continuously possibly are trying to do now. And if they coming up with that, guess what? They already caught. They already caught. They already caught. That would be considered an illusion because you got an innocent individual right here. But yet somebody was going to use something as a weapon, but it's an underhanded tactic in order, because they got a lot of hands here on objects, right? They have hands on objects right here. Taking something right here. They could also use gloves. I'm being guided to tell you that. They could, even though you got handprints right here, they could use gloves in order to take something of yours and to bring it somewhere else, take the gloves off. That way their fingerprints are not caught on there by taking it. So they could try to get away with saying that, oh, that wasn't what it is, because they had gloves on. Because they had gloves on. These people literally think they smart. You got red flags all over this. You ain't smart at all, bro. And some of you out there literally got secret cameras around your property. You got secret cameras in your car. And you got people watching over you that these individuals don't even know and are watching them do that. Because they're collecting evidence. Why are they taking things from your property? Why are they taking things and trying to do that? That's already been captured. Because they have no business being around you to start with. I'll tell you, bro, you got people, possibly higher up people right here that's been behind the scenes collecting on these individuals, really seeing what you've been going through, how dirty, how underhanded these individuals will literally, how far they will really go to try to do something like that to you, all because you're a truth teller. And if they was really to put something under some type of forensic, analytic, how can I say this? To link certain things together, it will not match up with the individual's physical, like it wouldn't come back as that, because they did it with obtaining an object, possibly with wearing gloves. This would be disguise, right? They would be disguising themselves, wearing gloves, taking objects in order to take the individual's fingerprints off the object and put it on something else in order to try to say that there was their handprint, but it physically originally come from an object that they took underhandedly with gloves, and yet took the gloves off so they wouldn't have their fingerprints on there. In order for something else to be to come back, take that off and put it on something else to try to make it believable. But that's an underhanded tactic of, once again, illusions. Deceptive things are not what it seems, because it was taking This right here, whatever was created, was very underhanded, and it was very deceptive. That would be considered tampering with evidence, right? And yet they already got caught with the judgment and the ace of swords. They already got caught as somebody calling the truth out, and these individuals trying to set them up in the past here. And this may be something that they may be trying to do in order for them to get by with a situation they're getting caught from the past. I've been a guy to let the higher ups know that this is what's going on here with these individuals. If this ain't corrupt, I don't know what is. This individual needs protecting. There's a Scorpio here that's been calling things out relentlessly, that they've been speaking the truth against this, about what they've been going through, like them being stalked, harassed, followed, having helicopters and everything come after them. I'm going to tell you right now, but this is exactly where this is linking it to. Right here. They have already been going through all this. This aggravated stalking, unlawful watching, illegal surveillance, etc. Whoever this is needs help. They need help on the situation. But I'm getting that some of you out there, whoever this is, they may already be on it. And it's all because the individual has the love of their life that they are about to come in a union with. And yet here you go with the same bullshit couple that keeps on trying to do things very underhanded and corrupt towards somebody. And they've been warned over and over and over to leave this earth angel's purpose alone. And they're only trying to do it because individuals call the truth out. Because they're different than the community too. This may also be a secret society doing this to them too here with the Hierophant reverse. This is how innocent people get put in jail. This is how innocent people get sacrificed and put in jail that don't know their rights, that don't know these patterns, that don't know what these individuals are doing, but yet they continuously trying to mess with somebody that's this could be considered as a whistleblower too. Somebody that ain't afraid to call the truth out. Somebody that's not afraid to stand up and protect themselves. Matter of fact, a federal judge needs to hear this message too, what they've been trying to do, because when they're in front of them, I want this federal judge to see what these individuals really been doing here to an individual right here, okay? I want a federal judge to hear this message on when they affront this individual and they understand and they're calling these individuals out for every violation they commit upon that individual. I want this federal judge to know what these individuals have been doing too. Because I'm highly intuitive. I want this judge to understand I'm highly intuitive, Your Honor. I know exactly what's going on with the situation and how much they will really do to try to get away with something. But guess what? Some of us out there had gifts that was granted to us by the Lord Jesus Christ. And it's not evil at all. It's to combat these type of evil tactics. That's the difference. I'm a man that's brave enough to stand up against the grain out there and let everybody know that tarot cards are not evil. Spirituality is not evil. It actually protects people from these gifts, these gifted individuals that have to go through this when they shouldn't. These are the type of individuals that's under attack by demonic people that don't like God's people. And I'm being God to stand up and actually represent the spiritual community and anybody else out there that's been going through this type of nonsense. I'm going to limit my profanity out of respect for the judge. That's why I said nonsense. But I just want to address this message to this federal judge right here that may have this information in front of them whenever this comes about, and to let them know how dirty these individuals really are and how much tactics, underhanded tactics and strategies, how manipulative they really are to try to hurt this individual over and over and over and over again. When the individual was innocent the whole time, they have been relentless at trying to take this individual down, to steer their destiny, to have them behind bars, and to hurt them, isolate them, violate their rights, and I'm sick and tired of it. I'm going to speak with passion. I'm going to put these individuals under spiritual judgment because it's time. It's time. It's time, bro. It's time. I know exactly what these cards are showing me. I know exactly what these cards are showing me. And there's a lot of people that's under judgment right here because the truth's going to come out on all these individuals that was in connections with these individuals that work here and this Queen of Pentacles reverse and this King of Pentacles reverse coming up against one person that's real, raw, authentic, and realer than a cut, sliced onion. You understand me? Ooh. I love being passionate. I love being passionate. I love speaking the truth. It gets to the point to where you love that. You feel good because you know you're proving a point. You know you're proving a point. You know what I'm saying? You're proving a point, but this is what I see in this imagery right here, and I'm being guided to tell it like it is. That way there could possibly be more evidence racked up, right? I just felt everything get quiet. Even though I don't hear anybody talking, I can hear it on a spiritual level. The energy just went. I literally, bro, these individuals are literally like this. Like that. You messing with a Scorpio like that? Let me tell you something, bro. We got X-ray vision. We got X-ray vision. We know exactly each and every little detail because the Lord, he will reveal it to us. But this could be anybody. This could be a Gemini, a Leo. It could also be a Taurus, a spiritual advisor, a Leo. I said Leo, a Sagittarius. This is somebody that has connections to the angels, Look, this is literally somebody appearing out the clouds, bro. Right here. This is Scorpio energy. This individual may have blue eyes. So we have an individual right here that may have blonde hair, blue eyes. Somebody that tells the truth, and they've been found to be telling the truth against a whole family, a whole lot of people right here that's been doing all of this to them, and they may be trying to do something underhandedly again here. That's in the dark. At least they think it's in the dark, but yet that's somebody's intuition that picks up exactly what's going on because their clairvoyant vision guides them to call things out. And that's what's going to stop it right there in his act, bro. I'm telling you right here. Knight of Pentacles. I just wanted a federal judge to hear my message. Whoever this case is resonating with, whoever this that will be something about indicted, whoever these individuals are that will be faced in front of this judge, I want this judge, I pray he hears my message. I'm going to show my face to out of respect for him. I pray, Your Honor, you hear this message right here, okay? Because this is not right at all what this individual's been going through. Whoever this is resonating with, I pray the individual hears my message. That way he can gladly get a even wider perspective. He or she, whoever it may be, I will address this issue with the most up sword of truth. And let it be known that this could be possibly their last tactic right here before they're stopped. That will be more to be read out on the stand too, correct? This is evil, man. This is evil. This is not okay at all. For an individual that's not even bothering none of these individuals, bro. They just are focused on their life's purpose that God blessed them with, okay? And maybe some of y'all out there may be getting a different changed perspective that tarot cards are really not evil. They're really not. I know they have religion out there. Some of y'all may even be religious. That may be in the legal system. That may be genuine. You may be religious is what I'm getting. But it's like, I'm not really getting that y'all may be the judgmental type. Like y'all have an open mind to where you can understand things for what they are. You know? But just hear me out when I say this. To people that's in higher positions of power. Are tarot cards really evil when it comes to situations like this? Because this can literally save people's lives, man. It's all in who you have beyond the cards that are reading the cards, because this is a tool. But you must be protected in the spirit world. You must have that high ranking spiritually. And me, I'm a high ranked spiritualist. That's why I can read. That's why the Lord gifted me with these abilities, because he knows I respect my spiritual powers. He knows that I can fight up against evil any day of the week. I'm not going to sit there and submit to it. I'm going to actually fight against it, because that's my kingdom right. My kingdom right is to not be restrained. My kingdom right is to not have my freedom taken away. And my kingdom right is to be a free man in the spirit world. That's the facts. You deserve the right to your freedom. That's spiritual law. And God sent me down here to serve, to help serve spiritual law for him. That's my main purpose and goal as a Scorpio man. This is my energy right here. But anyways, I just figured I'd let that message, be heard, be known. To let them actually gain clarity themselves as I say that, man, this is nothing but illusions. The moon is all about, and these cards, believe it or not, to the house and maybe paying attention to get information on the case here. Believe it or not, these cards have logical meanings. This right here would be underhanded. The things are not what they seem. But this is the truth. This is the truth about things are not what they seem. So whatever they trying to do, their last tactic here, it's going to catch them up right there. The last minute, going to catch them up. That's another violation. If they trying to do that, that's another violation. That would be tampering with evidence, correct? Using underhanded strategies and deception in order to try to get away with something. But that right there is a crime in itself. Because they're already caught to try to manipulate a situation in the past and try to have somebody in trouble, correct? And yet this is what they're going to go ahead for their last attack before they get stopped to do. I'm going to call it out exactly for what it is. Whoever this is resonating with. Somebody's intuition is literally guiding them to tell the truth. And God may be coming through very, very, very strongly like this. Not for these individuals. That's why they're not protected. They're not protected from something. And one of these individuals may be trying to do voodoo and witchcraft to block somebody's third eye to where they couldn't see what they was going to try to do. But God ain't operating like that. He's going to make sure that they're not protected. And anything or what they're trying to do to try to block this individual's spiritual vision, it's going to come through even stronger. To where they could call it out right there on the spot and catch them right there in the act. Because of everything else that these individuals have been doing that was also caught on camera. Check that out. That's another receipt proven. Even though you can't prove this physically because it's only things that are being seen with the spiritual vision, that would be another form of evidence. Because if somebody's already being found to be right by their spiritual gifts, a spiritually gifted advisor here, then what else, like how much more truth this individual speaking with their spiritual gifts that you really can't prove physically. But it's something to look in at. It's something to look into. Because when you already uncovered the fact that these individuals go to the extent to do something dirty to this individual, they steal their life purpose from them, their destiny from them, and yet they're continuously trying to do something like this, that right there, it don't even have to be collected as physical evidence to be believed because of things already being collected as evidence here. I'm literally feeling the energy just quiet. The energy just got quiet, bro. It's like, damn. All I gotta say, I'm gonna speak up for my Scorpios out there. Don't provoke no Scorpio, bro. We don't have to see things physically. The minute somebody gets a negative thought about us or ill intentions towards us, we will immediately get a vision of it. And we'll slice straight through it, bro, with our spiritual vision. We'll slice straight through it, bro. I'm telling you. Where's that Ace of Swords at? Where's it at? We'll slice straight through it with that's our third eye right there. We'll cut straight through the illusion like that. I'm getting like karate chop like that, straight through it. It's like, nah, hold up a minute. Let me go ahead and freeze the situation exactly for what it is, just like the Matrix. Freeze the situation exactly for what it is like that. Let me go ahead and roll on through there. You know what I'm saying? Because they think they're doing something with some type of defense. This is like a football team, right? They're trying to block the individual from running through like that, like running through the gap. They got the gap. You have to find the gap to go through. But yet, this is literally somebody right here, but that's literally freezing the situation. Like, hold on real quick. Freeze the situation like that. And yet, somebody's coming straight through there, bro, getting around all of them, and they don't even know how It's like their own manipulation falling back on them, and it's like it freezes them right there in the spot while somebody's still in motion, speaking the straight truth, and yet they have nothing else but to get caught with their own illusions. By the truth clearly being seen, spoken, and observed by a spiritual observer and analyzer that's blessed with clairvoyant gifts. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. You better watch who you try to cross, because not everybody out there can be crossed. Not when they fully connected to God. I tell you that much. That right there is going to even be more proof that this is not the work of the devil. What these individuals have been trying to do is the work of the devil. That's how they're trying to manipulate it, flip it back on innocent people. But guess what? There's no flipping nothing. Because that right there is a make-believe story that that's a script that they've been living in their mind, which is the ego. And when you're connected to the soul, that's what connects you to Christ. That's what connects you to source. Why do you think they call it Christ consciousness? Because the third eye is intuition. That's exactly what the third eye is. It's in the Bible, bro. You cannot serve two masters. It's in the Bible. And you have to make sure that eye is pure. You have to make sure that you put yourself under judgment, because that's what makes a person wise. You can never learn wisdom from other people's testimony. You can only learn wisdom by putting yourself under accurate judgment, even though it may be cruel and crucial. That's in order for you to rank up. That's how you rank up. That's how you get your spiritual ranking. That's how you rank up. Because God, that's who judges me. Because I bring myself to him and allow him to speak through me while I'm looking in the mirror. I don't care what it is. I'm going to, if something is wrong, but I'm going to sit there and I'm going to call myself out. It's not about breaking myself down, but if I know something ain't right, I'm going to be right there in the mirror and look straight to my eyes, which is the soul, and judge it exactly for what it is. This needs to change. And ain't nobody else's problem but your own. You're going to change. You're going to make the change. You may go through a little punishment here and there, you know. You may go through a little punishment. It's called spiritual, how can I say this? Not really a punishment, but you may go through the dark night of the soul. That's what they call it. Like, you may go through a little bit of the dark night of the soul, but you're going to see the light at the end of the tunnel. He's just making sure that you're tough enough and strong enough to live what he called you down here to do. I'll tell you, brother, as a man right here, it may seem like a piece of cake reading these cards. Don't you realize how much stuff I really had to go through in order to read this exactly for what it is without using the logical meanings? I've had to go through a lot. A lot. And I'm not going to make this read about me, but my energy is in here, okay? And a lot of people may be questioning, well, how does man know so much? Like, why? He's very wise beyond his years. I've been told that a lot. I appreciate that, by the way. It's because I don't blame other people for my own mistakes. I don't go out there and point fingers at nobody. Because at the end of the day, you have yourself. You're going to be stuck with yourself. Because blaming other people and holding everybody else, trying to hold everybody else accountable for what you did wrong, that's a narcissism. That's not accurate. That's not accepted in my reality, because the Lord don't accept that. That's an illusion. That's manipulative. That's manipulation. That's the ego. That's the false self. I don't live with the false self. I've literally had to destroy that in order to obtain what's real with the soul purpose. That's exactly what has put me in this position that I'm in today, by judging myself. And sometimes it will come across as very critical. But the only thing you can do is ask for forgiveness. And if the Lord knows that you're truly sorry and you want to evolve and you want to own up to everything that you made a mistake on, that you may not be too proud of, he's going to give you the ability to actually grant you with a rebirth on a soul transformation. You'll be transforming on a soul level. That's all about death and rebirth. The soul will go through some type of death and rebirth. It will transform. And that right there is not easy at all. But guess what? It's the most challenging things of all time. Is what makes something special. It's what makes something valuable. Especially when it comes to some of our clairvoyant gifts. Our clairs that has been activated. Especially some of us out there that's in the spiritual tower community. In these times that provide our helping hand and provide service with us actually serving the divine and spiritual law. Because that's what the Lord put me down here to do. And for me also to transform other people's perspective that it's not bad like others try to make it out to be. Because I use these right here for my investigative psychic abilities. Okay? But that's what I have for the read, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and pull out a closing message. Yeah, this could be a Scorpio here. For some of y'all, don't have to be. It could be a Gemini, a Leo, a Taurus, a Cancer. We got Cancer here too. Closing message for this read. There's an Empress reverse that is still juggling something right here. That's in an illusion. Still juggling illusions here with the Seven of Cups. Still trying to come up with more options, but it's all fantasy. It's all illusions. With an Empress reverse here. Give me a closing message. Somebody not wanting to walk away from somebody that's going to have a new beginning. These individuals are not going to be able to walk away while you have a new beginning and have a victory. Possibly a public victory for some of you because it's not going to work in their favor. Okay? Give me one last closing message. Hold on, y'all. One last closing message. This is too many. Justice came all up. Justice with the Six of Pentacles reverse. Give me one last message. Hold on, y'all. I got to fix these cards. Spirit's trying to say not to reveal anything more. Like this plan is falling apart. That's what Spirit's telling me. The cards keep wanting to fall on the ground like this. Like that. I'm done reading the cards. It's over. This is not going to work for these individuals. They've been warned numerous of times. Leave this individual alone. It's not going to work. And it's just not. I'm going to try this one more time. Spirit, give me one more call for the closing message. Yep, the Hangman. Just be patient. Just wait. Just be patient. You have been patient on the situation too. You've been waiting on something to go in your favor here. But we got the Ace of Swords and the Judgment here. Something is coming in to set you free from this, to cut you loose from whatever you have been waiting on here. You have been enlightened to something, and these individuals have also been enlightened to something too. But there's something that's coming in to actually get the situation that's been stagnating your destiny and livelihood to be completely out your life, to where you can move forward. Okay? Because the truth has already been seen on these individuals, and it's just going to make it worse for them. That's what they're trying to do, is going to make it worse for them. Because they're already guilty. Why am I getting these individuals already guilty? I'm going to go ahead and do a read with that. Hold on, y'all. They're already guilty. Well, some of these individuals are literally irritated. Good. Because God's not going to let the devil win. He's not. He's not. So why am I getting these individuals already found guilty? Because look at that. Queen of Pentacles reverse with the Ten of Wands reverse. There's evidence that's already been collected on this Queen of Pentacles reverse here. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles at the bottom. There she is again out of all these cards that I just picked up and I was shuffling. So why am I getting these individuals already found guilty? That's too many. The Hierophant reverse and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, Page of Pentacles reverse. It's showing itself again. Yeah, look at that. Queen of Pentacles reverse, Page of Pentacles reverse. There's either a son or a daughter and a mother figure here that's going to get caught. Like they've been trying to hide that for a long time. But yet there's something that's been exposed with somebody's evidence to prove that these individuals right here has been trying to hide something and have other people that's connected to these individuals that know people in some type of position of power. And there was something that was analyzed and exposed about a Queen of Pentacles reverse and a Page of Pentacles reverse. Something about drinking, overindulging and drinking. Criminal activity has been committed. These individuals are also going to be getting charged with stalking is what I'm being guided to tell y'all. Stalking. So why am I getting advised these individuals are already found guilty, Spirit? One more shuffle. Two of Swords reversed. Judgment reversed. Scorpio energy at the bottom. Yeah, they're found guilty for stalking and making something about false accusations here. They're found guilty for stalking. For stalking a magician here, somebody that's a multi-talented individual that's been pointing out the obvious. They've been causing a magician delays here. This could be a Virgo or Gemini that could have been going through this also. But this could be somebody that's very multi-talented that knows exactly what they're doing. And these individuals have been found guilty for stalking a magician here and committing these violations upon this individual and relentlessly trying to play around with their stability and their career, causing the individuals delays. And somebody's been pointing out the obvious that this is what these individuals have been doing. They try to come up against a magician. This could be somebody with psychic powers, strong psychic powers, but they're also multi-talented. Yeah, a family here. Ten of Cups reversed. A family that's running in cahoots with people that they know in the system somehow, and yet all these individuals have been ganging up against this magician here, trying to cause them delays. And they've been warned to leave the individual alone over and over and over and over and over. And they're also going to be found guilty for not taking this individual seriously at them actually trying to hurt this individual, set them up in the past 1 to 2 to 3 years ago. And yet they've been doing all this to them ever since. It's a magician here that's very talented, and all these individuals try to come up against this one magician. But yet this individual right here literally outsmarted all of them. It's going to put all of them in their place. I'm telling you. It's exactly what's going to happen. Yeah, it's backfiring. 8 of Wands reversed. It's backfiring. They've been trying to cause delays for this magician right here. Queen of Wands reversed. There's a Queen of Wands reverse involved in this situation too. That would be linked to stalking here. Yeah, the Devil card. Getting caught with stalking. Obsessive stalking. Like this is something to do with like aggravated. I keep hearing aggravated. Yeah, the Hierophant. They've been trying to do this to a Hierophant. And somebody already knows the truth. Somebody already knows the truth. This Queen of Swords here. Come through, Queen of Swords. Come through. You don't say him? Lady? So there's somebody right here that already knows about this family. They have information on this toxic family here. Because of possibly, they also have information on these individuals. Something about the same individuals that try to set this individual up. There could be some type of drug activity that was investigated too. And something about the law wasn't taking care of that either. There were spells that was done on this Hierophant. There was a lot of rituals that was done on this Hierophant that's connected to God. That's the reason why they have the ability to call things out and to keep on standing hard in their power. And somebody knows this individual just by taking one look at them that they're not what these individuals are trying to make them out to be. Because they're toxic as hell. nasty, demonic, just like I said, bro. This could be some type of a satanic cult too. These individuals gather together and do a lot of spells and underhanded manipulation or spiritual, like spirit. They try to come up against different people. So these individuals are all being seen to be the same versus a different individual that outshines all these individuals. And these individuals already know. They can already take one look at this Hierophant right here in the tail. This magician and Hierophant. And somebody also has information on the individual having to leave in order to stop these individuals from causing them delays. Because of them continuously trying to follow them. That would be unlawful following, which will link it to stalking. Aggravated unlawful stalking here. Because they're obsessed, like they're obsessed with trying to tear the individual down because they're toxic. This could be the higher ups right here with the Hierophant. This could be a higher up official here with the Queen of Swords. Good. You know what I'm saying, lady? Look, look. Justice. Ooh, this individual getting justice here. Look, you could be a Libra. You know what I'm saying? That's what they gonna do. Lady. How I say that? Lady, how I say that? That's right. Throw that hand up, Queen of Swords. Throw it up. Throw that hand up. Be like, hey, wait a minute. It's all of y'all versus this individual that has literally had to leave. Bro, I'm telling you, that's exactly what's going on. So this is a legal situation. Justice and Hierophant is definitely a legal situation, but this is surrounding this legal situation. They're being continuously harassed by toxic, obsessive people that won't back the fuck off this person. Versus somebody that's connected to God that could be seen within the facial structure. Some of you can have, that's blue eyes. Yeah, that's blue eyes. Some of you may have blue eyes and may be a spiritual leader or a religious leader, a high priest, high priestess. That's how you literally see the light in this individual's eyes. Look, because they're connected to God. Look, see the crosses? They're connected to the Lord. Versus these individuals right here that's been doing this. This is obsessive stalking that won't leave the individual alone. They could feel these individuals' energy, bro. I'm telling you. Compared to this Hierophant and this magician, they could feel these individuals' energy. The Four of Cups here. They could be found guilty for trying to cause a Scorpio's death or a Taurus' death, a Capricorn, a Libra, by doing all of this to them. They're also going to be found guilty for trying to end somebody's career, a spiritual leader's career, with doing all of this to them. With involving a lot of manipulation, a lot of something about rituals here, bro. I'm telling you, that could have been on an investigation. A lot of rituals being done upon an individual that's very spiritual here. And it can be spotted from these higher up officials, whoever this is, that are earth angels in uniform. That's not going to just sit back and watch. They're going to serve justice for this individual. They know that they're surrounded by a lot of troublemakers, a lot of dark activity that has been surrounding them. And they have also caught these individuals stalking them. And yet the individual having to leave. And they've been alone this whole time. They don't talk to nobody in this community. Possibly one or two people, but they don't associate with nobody. This is something that they have information on. And they have had to leave due to this family continuously trying to cause delays. And yet them being continuously stalking obsessively here. I'm hearing something about aggravated stalking, bro. A lot of rights was violated upon the spiritual leaders' business and their freedom, their right to be free. Yeah, 10 of Wands, burdening the individual down, continuously trying to burden the individual down, trying to continuously break the individual down. This Queen of Swords knows what this toxic family has tried to do to this individual. Yeah, trying to hold the individual back. There may be a Leo being found guilty here too with this Queen of Wands reversed here. There's a Leo being found guilty from the situation. This is not somebody that's a spiritual person. No, it's involved in this situation right here. It's involved with whoever was involved with these individuals right here. There's literally, I'm getting like a community here. A lot of people, this is more than 1 to 2 people, right? Conspiracy against rights. How many more times I got to call that out? It makes it unlawful for 1 to 2 or more people to intimidate, to injure, oppress, or harass. If it's harassment. But I do know they have intimidation. I think bullying too. To bully, to intimidate, to injure and oppress. That right there would be conspiracy against rights. That is Section 18 USC, conspiracy against rights. It's 241. It's Section 18 USC 241, conspiracy against rights. When you have 10 or more people, like this, a lot of people here that was watching an individual. There's also been in connections that trying to strategize and setting the individual up in order to burden them down. With the 10 of wands here, and yet the individual having to leave because the individual's trying to hold them back and cause delays. Continuously, numerous of times. Them literally having to leave their own home when it shouldn't be that way because of the activities being overly obsessive. Like these individuals being overly obsessive with doing this to this individual. This is toxicity, bro. Like this is devilish. Trying to restrain the individual of their own beliefs. Literally, this is oppression here. The devil is all about oppression by doing this, having all these eyes on them, following them. This will be following them. But it's done to cause delays. To burden the individual down. And yet, if done long enough, can bring the individual to their own demise, which is death here. But yet that didn't happen. But they was continuously trying to burden the individual down all the way until they gave up, but they didn't. And it was committing all of this on them by obsessively having an individual illegally, unlawfully surveillance and to have their constitutional and their civil rights violated, all because of their difference. All because of their beliefs, all because of their difference, all because of their career, because they are a multi-talented individual that is very inspirational. You caught, bro. Whoever this group is, you caught. 10 of Cups reverse and a Page of Swords reverse. They're caught by people that's actually genuine, just like this Hierophant right here. Just like this magician, whoever this is, a Taurus or a Gemini or a Virgo. Whoever this is, or a Scorpio or Leo here. There's also a Leo that could have been going through this. It's on the flip side of the situation. That's not a bad person. But it could be a Leo that's being found guilty in connections with this situation right here. But there's also another Leo that may be a spiritual person that has had to go through this too. This is not right at all. This is not right at all. And this is exactly what's coming out. A family's being found guilty. Possibly trying to sacrifice a spiritual leader here. Everything is linking it back to rituals has been done on the spiritual leader, bro, because of the activities, the continuous toxic, obsessive activities being done to illegally surveillance this individual and to commit crimes of aggravated stalking upon the person, following them. That would be linked to they're getting caught for a sacrifice. This would be linked to falsified information and statements and or to underhandedly try to get them restrained in the past. And yet this is what was done to them because they couldn't have that done. Something's been seen here for what it is. These individuals literally try to have a truth teller sacrifice with this hangman here. Exactly what they tried to do. Something about other people. And something that's being seen with the Hierophant. This was all done in order to get the individual to not call something out and to not follow their higher calling. That will be continuously trying to oppress the individual with unlawful, illegal activities because of them using these retaliation tactics as it's like they was intimidated because they knew the truth. This spiritual leader, whoever this is, knew the truth because they're spiritually enlightened. They're different than everybody else. They're definitely different. They definitely outshine all these individuals that's been coming up against them. What are their jobs? What they doing for a living? Stalking? Violating individuals' rights? What the hell these individuals are doing for a living? Huh? I'm going to call out for what it is. What they doing for a living? What is a spiritual leader doing for a living? I guarantee ain't none of these individuals that was involved in doing all this to them can even come close to what this individual could teach about, could come close to what this individual could actually be a true, authentic leader and actually lead the world. This individual got one hell of an impact. I'm telling you, bro, with this Hierophant right here, this is a very impactful individual that can be inspirational in the positive side of things. That can also, them using their gifts could bring rebalance and law and order to a situation. Come on, man. And the individual ain't even an official to start with, but they work for God. This individual serves spiritual law. And it's automatic for it to be served physically too. Because this right here, bro, having eyes like this and all this being done to this individual because of their difference will literally prove that that's exactly why they was attacked, because of their difference. And that right there is against the law. It's against the law to come after somebody for their own beliefs, try to oppress the individual. That would be under conspiracy against rights. Let me read it out again. Section 18, USC 241, conspiracy against rights. Man, get out of here. I know the law, bro. I'm telling you, I studied the law for a long time, especially when it comes to the higher up violations. I know exactly what this is. It's a federal violation that was committed upon the spiritual leader. Whoever this clairvoyant is, that may be a female or a male, that is being guided, that was guided to actually stand up for themselves throughout the situation and to not give up. And these individuals, they was continuously doing this, bro. But I'm going to tell you right now, some of these individuals may be questioning why the individual is not giving up, because they work for God. They work for God, and you're going to stop. You're going to stop trying to mess with the spiritual leader's business. You're going to stop with trying to cause delays for this individual's business, because it is not against the law what this individual has been doing. They are a healer to humanity. And what you've been doing to this individual is committing crimes against humanity by trying to torture the individual to the point to cause their death. You not understand that? I'm going to call it out. I'm going to make my voice well known and heard. This would be crimes against humanity by doing all of this in order to get somebody to the point to where they give up and they just want to shut everything down by committing suicide. But yet the individual, the reason why they didn't do that is because they're connected to the higher power. This is gonna win over these individuals any day of the week, I promise you. And they have been relentless at trying to chip away their spiritual leaders' business. They've been relentless at trying to chip away their spiritual leaders' freedom, their right to their freedom, the right to have their own free will, the land of the free, because they are possibly in the U.S. I don't know how it is anywhere else. But if this is somebody that's located in the United States of America, they have the right to be the land of the free. This individual deserves the right to have their freedom. They deserve the right to teach about spirituality. They deserve the right, if this is a tarot reader, they deserve the right to read the tarot cards. This is something right here that is different than these individuals that try to come up against them. I promise you. There's nobody in this situation right here that has this position like this spiritual leader does. And they tried to do this to this individual in order to underhandedly and illegally, with a very toxic, malice way, to snatch it from the individual. And God blessed this individual with that position. God's got a serious problem with what these individuals been doing. He's going to let it be known. He's going to come through some of us out there, and he's going to let it be known, and it's going to be stopped. I don't care who people know. That's a conflict of interest, if you ask me. That's a conflict of interest. I don't care who you know. It's people that you don't know that will step up, that are not in connection with these individuals, that will gladly take this situation in their own hands and throw their hands up as to say, look, y'all done. Y'all are done. Put your hands behind your back, you're going to jail. Because there's been plenty of violations committed upon this individual. And just like I said, conspiracy against rights has been committed upon the individual. Crimes against humanity has been committed upon the individual. Aggravated stalking has been committed upon the individual. Unlawful surveillance has been committed upon the individual. White collar has been committed upon the individual. Public corruption has been committed upon the individual. Extortion, bribery has been committed upon the individual. How many more violations I got to call out? Shit, you messing with somebody that know about the law. I'll break it down real quick and get into the details. You really want to know about something, I'll gladly lay it right there on the table and tell you about it. Ooh. I was about to say, let me calm down, man. That's a fire signs in my chart. Scorpio, but you get a Scorpio riled up, but we do it in a positive way. When that, I'm telling you, bro, when that stinger's ready to cock back and keep on penetrating like that, when that scorpion tail is cocked back like that, bro, it's it. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, people are intimidated by hearing the truth, but I'm telling you, if you push a Scorpio to the point to where they have no choice but to just stand their ground, bro, they're gonna let everything out. They're gonna let it be known. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That's who this man is in the camera. Telling you. I'm just telling y'all what the law really is, what there was a violation of, because stalking and doing all this, and yet something was falsified to hurt somebody on purpose. Yeah, a clairvoyant here with the high priestess reversed. Then we got the 10 of Pentacles here. Oh, I don't play, boy. I'm telling you, I don't play. And I don't even have to have the physical papers right here in front of me in order to actually see into a situation and to gain that perspective on what's really going on. 6 of Wands, that's right. You don't see? What he gonna do? Give me a closing message. Yeah, King of Wands reverse. Something about defamation of character. So let's go ahead and clarify. Yeah, they're going to be found guilty for doing this to a spiritual leader here. Something about somebody that's different here. This is what they're getting caught at. And it was warned numerous of times to back off the individual. Something about they could have been caught unlawfully listening to the individual's phone calls. That could be another thing that could be getting them caught up. Something about a phone company could be under investigation too. That's also going to be charged in connections with this community. For allowing the individual to be listened to on the phone and their camera on their phone to be looked through by all these people. Something about unlawfully spying through their phone camera. And listening to the individual's conversations too. That's another charge. That's another charge. They're literally seeing who the real criminals are, and yet somebody's sitting there pointing all that shit out. 10 of Cups reverse, pointing out how many people was actually involved and causing them delays. And this, I guarantee you, one person is going to be believed because of evidence being racked up on this case here. I'm telling you. And if done long enough, bro, this could cause somebody's death. And that's another charge they're going to be put on them. This is done to inflict injury on the individual. Psychological harm, torture, that would be crimes against humanity. It's all because of somebody's difference here versus this. You see the difference? What these individuals have been doing, bro, whatever they was taught, that's not right at all. And whatever this individual is teaching is actually outshining all of this of what they've been going through. There's been plenty of laws, bro, broken because of doing this to this person. With the Page of Swords reverse. And this is what they're going to be found guilty for. Illegally, unlawfully listening on individuals' phone calls to and possibly looking at their camera. Trying to get into the individual's information. can't do that. Somebody was watching. It could have been a Queen of Swords protecting somebody, or a King of Swords. Let's clarify the Hierophant of justice. Why is these individuals being found guilty with justice and the Hierophant? It's a lot of people being found guilty here. People that just knows people in the legal is what I'm getting. People that knows people legally. That's a conflict of all these individuals are going to be getting caught with conflict of interest. Because half of them are family. Coming up against one person that don't have any family. That's in the system where they at. They only have themselves and their spiritual ancestors. God is the one that protected them. Let's leave the magician out too, because this is a positive energy right here. So why are these individuals being found guilty with justice, Hierophant, and a magician? This individual could have helped the law too. There's a magician that could have helped the law here, showing them where, like, what's really going on, pointing out the obvious. Like, look, check this out right here. Check that out. Check out what they doing. And it's like, oh, well, nah, we got it. We got it. We got it. It's like literally somebody throwing up their hand and saying, hey, they got it. They got it. It's like somebody's showing them what to look for in the spot patterns, and somebody's giving orders behind the scenes here in a higher position, giving orders to other people here in order to take this magician's information seriously. Because something was seriously wrong with this situation. Why is the magician, justice, and the Hierophant here, Holy Spirit? Yeah, look, they try to set this individual up to have them go to jail. And somebody could have been speaking. That could be like a microphone. Somebody's been speaking out against that, but they was very passionate about it. And something's coming out about these individuals trying to set this individual up to have them jailed, but also oppressed too. Oppress the individual right to freedom of speech and speaking up against the injustice of a setup. They try to have this individual jailed because of their spiritual beliefs. They was jealous, greedy, envy. Why is the justice, the Hierophant, a magician here? Some of you could be a Taurus, a Libra, or a Gemini, or Virgo here also. Why is the magician, justice? Oh, look at that. Ace of Pentacles. Why is the magician, justice, and the Hierophant here? Yeah, King of Swords, reverse, somebody abusing authority here. Why is the magician, justice, and the Hierophant here? Why is the magician, justice, and the Hierophant here? This is greed, jealousy, cruelty too. Committing cruelty upon the individuals. It's about cruelty. That would be crimes against humanity. That's torture. That would be a form of cruelty. Being cruel to somebody, very cruel to somebody. The Nine of Pentacles, reversed. Five of Pentacles. Two of Swords, reversed. Yeah, this is a group here going down. This is attacks. This is attacks here, ganging up against one person. And somebody's got proof of it with the Page of Pentacles here. They're being found guilty because of things that's been caught on camera. This is cameras right here. Things have been caught on camera and collected as evidence and documentation of them being hurt, them actually being in a broken down home, them being hurt through this situation. So somebody has evidence that this individual going through a lot of attacks, being stalked, followed, and it was all caught on camera. This is camera evidence that has been collected. That's going to be used as receipts against these individuals. That's what's going to take them down. And it's clearly been seen here, or what they've been going through. Yeah, illusions, a lot of deceptive activities that's been occurring at night, late hours of the night. That's also been caught on camera. Yeah, something about abuse of power with the Six of Pentacles reverse. They have been abusing this individual over and over, committing cruelty upon them. A lot of cruelty. Queen of Wands here. Somebody that's very passionate about their job. The Ace of Wands. The Knight of Cups reverse. We also have the Devil reverse. Yeah, trying to control the individual's freedom here. A family, I'm also getting, they're getting caught for helping other people out, but yet refusing to help somebody out that really needed the helping hand. So they're doing their job right when it comes to their own family or people that they know in the system, but yet when it comes to this individual that was attacked, they left them out in the cold because they was one of the ones attacking the individual. That's why they was left out in the cold. That's what they're being found guilty for. They're being found guilty for psychologically torturing the individual with the 9 of swords, putting the individual in their head continuously. After the individual clearly has had to walk away more than 8 times to leave state or leave their city or town. This was something that's been going on 1 to 2 years straight. A plan, a malicious, underhanded plan that they had for this individual in order to keep them in a continuous state of illusion that they was a bad person, to have this done to them. That's a setup. That's a setup, bro. I'm telling you. That's a setup. This is a setup right here. This is also about bribes. 2 bribes being taken to do this to this individual. And yet everybody else that's in this, whatever community this is, was served and protected. But yet when it came to the individual that was different, that all this was going, that was going down to, that was going through this, was attacked and left out in the cold with the 5 of Pentacles. And they actually caught something on camera here too. Plenty of camera evidence. Plenty of video evidence here that was caught. There was a lot of things occurring at late hours of the night that's also been documented down as receipts. The individual having their peace disturbed. Disturbing this individual's peace at keeping an ongoing situation of illusions over and over and over and over and over when it wasn't the truth at all. And yet they refused to take care of a situation with the 6 of Pentacles reversed. So instead they went against the individual. They're going to be found guilty for attacking this individual's stability and trying to continuously cause destruction in the individual's livelihood. But it's in reverse. These individuals are going down simply because of what was caught on camera here, and they're going to get shut down. Whoever was doing this to this individual, bro, the truth's coming out. They was using illusions here. Illusions. With the moon card, illusions. Continuously going in a circle with a situation that had no business to go in a circle with, to start with. And yet somebody was caught on camera numerous of times, bothering the individual. This is loitering too, something about loitering. People have been caught loitering. This could be captured at late hours of the night, loitering, using businesses and using other people's house to linger around the property and premises of the individual that was getting attacked. That could have also set the individual up to get them attacked with illusions. And yet the legal system didn't do anything about anything to these individuals that was doing that to them. And that would explain why the individual had to walk away, because they had no legal representation whatsoever. After they had enough physical proof and evidence that these individuals were spotted near their home, but yet they wasn't taking care of the situation. They kept some type of ongoing illusion in order to keep on trying to have the individual stalked, watched, illegally surveillance, and to continuously chip away at their foundation. But this is what's coming to an end. So what's the messages for these people that was doing this to this Hierophant, to this person that's connected to the Lord, Father God? What's the messages for these people? This is inhumane, yeah, bro. Somebody minding their own business, just doing something different. Don't bother nobody. Yeah, death card reverse. This is backfire. They could have did this to a Scorpio. They're going to be sorry they ever did this to this individual, bro, I'm telling you. They could be getting watched right now. The Page of Swords, King of Wands. So one of the messages for these people that did this to this Hierophant, this person that's connected to the Lord, their rituals ain't going to win. Ain't nothing going to win. It's going to get them right where the devil wants them. So what's the message for these people that did this to this Hierophant? Devil reversed. Two of Cups. They're not going to be able to sleep with the Four of Swords reversed. They're going to get caught with the Hangman here. They're getting stopped for sure. They're getting stopped. I don't care what you say. This right here is getting stopped. They're losing their home. There's a lot of neighbors that could be being visited by agents here with the Four of Wands reversed. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, this person's done, bro. They're done. They're done. They're done. They're done. They're done. They're done. I'm tired of pulling this Queen of Pentacles reversed. This individual has been living stable, possibly. They've been living stable. Ever since this has been occurring to this individual, they're going to be losing everything. This Queen of Pentacles reversed is going to be losing everything along with everybody else that was connected at living in paradise. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I had to get my charger for my phone, but anyways, when I was pulling here, getting back to the read, y'all, I just had to wait for my phone to come back on, okay? But anyways, bro, this is the type of stuff I have to go through in order to get y'all reads done, which I should have had it charging already. Just ignore the card, okay? But anyways, this Queen of Pentacles reversed is going to get stopped along with everybody else that was involved in this situation. They're not protected spiritually or physically from the situation. They will get caught with the Hangman here. After the Temperance reverse, we have the Nine of Cups reverse. This individual not going to be happy at all. Five of Pentacles, they're not going to be happy about your financial situation improving. The Lovers reverse. This could be a couple getting caught here with the Lovers reverse. We also have the Death card right. This is definitely backfiring on this Queen of Pentacles reverse. Possibly to do with a Pisces, Gemini, a Scorpio, or Sagittarius. Well, this individual thought that they can end for somebody is going to be end for them. The Two of Wands here. This is due to their little plan here with the Two of Wands. Yeah, they're going to jail. They're going to jail. Eight of Swords is here. This is something that has been caught right here. Yeah, they're going to jail. Look what I told you. Justice and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, this Empress reverse is done, bro. These individuals are done. They're done. They're going down. I'm telling you, this right here is jail for sure. They're going to jail. This is for sure. I'm telling you. Hangman, the Eight of Swords, and Justice with the Empress reverse. She's going to jail. A couple's going down too, along with everybody else to try to attack this individual's living situation. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's divine intervention stepping in right at the last minute. There's a raid coming too. There's a raid coming. Yeah, look at that. Then they're going to be publicly humiliated for going through that. For these individuals actually putting this individual through all that. You could try your little witchcraft or voodoo or whatever. That ain't going to save none of these individuals for what's going to happen to them. They're going to jail. Eight of Swords and Justice is jail time. And they're going to be going through a public humiliation. This is going to be going viral too all over the internet about what this Queen of Pentacles reverse has done. This is something that you've been waiting on with the Hangman here. You've been waiting on justice to be served. This coming in, look. Justice card is here with the Eight of Swords, and there's an Empress reverse. There's a couple here too. I'm telling you. There's a raid coming to these individuals, bro. I'm telling you. Why is the Justice and the Eight of Swords here? They're for sure going down. This Queen of Pentacles reverse for sure going down, along with everybody else that was connected to her. Trying to affect your living situation, your neighbors, something about your neighbors could be going down too and getting arrested. Everybody that was caught on these surveillance cameras at doing that to you is going down. For trying to end things for your stability. deceptively and underhandedly and yet commit violations upon you. There's a Queen of Pentacles reverse that's linked to this Empress reverse with the Justice and Eight of Swords. That's going to be the Tower moment right there. Jail, unexpectedly. They never expected that to happen because they always thought just because they knew people, they was going to continue to keep on getting away with that. That ain't how the situation going to go down. They're going to go to jail. Yeah. For trying to manipulate a situation from the past here to try to stop somebody's new beginning. Why is the Justice and the Eight of Swords here, Holy Spirit? They're not going to be able to sleep either with the Four of Swords reversed. They're for sure getting locked up with this Queen of Pentacles reversed. Why is Justice and the Eight of Swords here, Holy Spirit? Yeah, King of Swords and the Devil. This is going to be going viral too all over the internet about what these individuals did to you. And you're going to be going viral in a very positive way. We're clarifying the Justice and the Eight of Swords. Seven of Pentacles, there's evidence on this. Queen of Wands reverse is going to get locked up too. This is manipulation. Yeah, the Chariot. They're coming to get them, bro. I'm telling you, look, the Chariot is here. They're coming to get them, take them to jail. The Nine of Pentacles reverse. This could also be a person without a job here. Somebody without a job. That could be going down too. That's connected to this family. Yeah, the Hermit. Something about the Hermit. The Moon reversed. The Five of Cups reversed. Yeah, this is getting stopped here. This is getting stopped with the Ten of Swords reversed. This is clarifying the Justice and the Eight of Swords here. A lot of liars are going down here. A lot of liars here. A lot of females too, because this individual could have knew people and something about the justice of the females. A lot of females are going down. That way somebody can walk away with the Eight of Cups. Yeah, they're going to get caught. All of them getting caught with the Seven of Swords reversed. All of them get caught. Emperor reverse getting caught too. And you're going to have the ability to watch it go down with the Page of Swords here. So something about bosses, like something about the individual that was in charge of this organization, whoever this was, that was allowing this to happen to you. There's feminine officials that's getting caught here, taking bribes, something about bribes here. There's also somebody that was in charge of these individuals. There could also be some of these individuals that never thought they would go down just because they're family. They may have people in higher positions that may be family. They don't care though. It don't matter. It don't matter. There's somebody separate from that. You're going to have the ability to watch that go down here. This is abuse of power. That's what they're getting called at, abuse of power. This is all about lies, manipulation. I'm hearing a bunch of criminals that was hired on in order to have somebody attacked and ganged up on. That's who's going down with the Chariot here. There's a lot of feminines going down here too. The Queen of Swords reverse, Queen of Wands reverse, the Emperor reverse. Let's clarify this Tower. Why is the Tower here, Holy Spirit? Yeah. Three of Pentacles reverse. This is not going to work in their favor, bro. Yeah, it's showing itself again. So the Tower's clarifying this Three of Pentacles reverse. This is why that's happening, because of these individuals being found out and found guilty for working against somebody, or organization. Falsifying things, paperwork that was hidden, falsified things. A lot of things that was very unworkable here. Like there was a lot of unworkable plans that's been uncovered here. Yeah, Hierophant reversing the Chariot. Somebody's got to step in and stop this, and that's exactly what's going to happen. The Queen of Pentacles reverse is going to get stopped. Emperor reverse is going to get stopped. The Empress reverse is going to get stopped. The Queen of Swords reverse is going to get stopped. And the Queen of Wands reverse is going to get stopped. And the institution here, that's also going to get stopped for doing this too. Yep, exactly. Hierophant reversed. And the Chariot. Why is the Tower here? Well, I clarified that with the Three of Pentacles reversed. Why is the Tower here with the Three of Pentacles reversed, Holy Spirit? Why is the Tower here with the Three of Pentacles reversed? This is, man, this starting to, you know what I'm saying? This get irritating, you know what I'm saying? I mean, bro, I got to go through all this just to get y'all read done. But, hey, it's worth it, though. You know? I could easily go over the wire. I was just under it like that, you know? But anyways, we got the Eight of Wands. Yeah, there ain't no stopping this, bro. There ain't no stopping this. The Tower ain't in reverse no more. It's actually an upright position. That means change. Yeah, the stalking is that's what's happening here. That's what's going to be getting rid of this problem. These individuals are going to be found guilty for something about aggravated and unlawful stalking here, like a illegal, unlawful surveillance and investigation. That's what's happening here. I'm clarifying the Tower with the Three of Pentacles reversed, Ten of Swords reversed, for betraying this individual over and over and over and hurting them over and over. Yeah, these individuals are getting fired with the Three of Cups reversed for trying to block the individual's pathway. Frauds being uncovered too with the Ace of Wands. Fraud, yeah, underhanded dealings. This is bribes here being uncovered. That's exactly why they're going down, because of bribes. All this has been uncovered here. Working against the individual. There's evidence with the Ten of Wands. I see them confiscating a lot of things, seizing a lot of evidence out this organization here. That's them seizing a lot of evidence and having these individuals thrown from their position here. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles. The Judgment. Ten of Pentacles. It's all because of them doing this to this Earth Angel here with the Judgment. Could be a Scorpio here. Don't have to be. It's because of a magician, bro. Like, they didn't want to leave a magician alone. They kept on trying to burn the individual down over and over and over and over and over, and continuously try to stick all these burdens in this individual's back, bro, over and over and over. Lady. You don't say it? Lady. I had to say that. Somebody's intuitive here. Somebody's intuitive and somebody knows. A Queen of Swords has been showing herself a lot. Come through, Queen of Swords. Whoever this Queen of Cups is, there could be two feminines here that really care about a magician. That's in a higher position. Yeah, they know, I'm telling you, they know that they didn't want to leave this individual alone right here with the Six of Swords reversed. They didn't want them to have a peace of mind or nothing. They continuously was hurting this individual on purpose here. Following them and doing all that shit to them. That's what, I'm telling you, that's why they're getting everything seized with the Ten of Wands. Because of this individual right here that had enough power to have a case built on these individuals with the Eight of Pentacles here. And I literally see these individuals seizing all these things and actually working on that, putting charges on them for doing that to them. Oh, bro. Stalking an individual. Something about a witch cover. Whoever this is, these witches here, that has some type of power. They think they have some type of power. Well, guess what? They got two feminines right here. That's a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius that has power above them. They ain't they friends. They ain't they friends. I'm literally hearing this Queen of Swords put their hands up. Put their hands up. They're guilty. They're guilty. They're under arrest. There's two feminine agents that's going to be arresting three feminine officials here, possibly. Could be men too going down too, but there's something about two feminine officials here, IHOP officials, that's agents here, that's going to be arresting three feminine officials. Could be a lot more connected to this, and a Queen of Pentacles reversed is also getting arrested too. From something about feminine agents. There's a lot of females in this imagery here. See all that? A lot of females here versus like this is a guy. And these are females that are in reverse here. That's literally clarifying this Three of Pentacles reverse here. A group of narcissists is definitely going down. And these individuals work in an organization, but it's made this organization look very bad. Whoever this is has made these individuals look very bad for doing this to a magician here. And two individuals right here know about it. They know about it, and somebody's going to get their wealth, their inheritance returned to them. There's a judge. There's a judge here too that knows somebody's been telling the truth about a situation. And somebody's also being called, these individuals are being called and granted, somebody's being granted their inheritance here with the Ten of Pentacles. This is coming from a judge that may have signed a check in somebody's name. And they're going to hand deliver that to that individual that went through all that. That's what I'm getting here, to make sure they get it. Something about a judge has already signed something in somebody's name in order for their inheritance to be granted to them. Or some type of reward, a huge financial reward for these individuals going down for attacking one individual, and yet this individual been found to be right all this time, and yet all this is coming out about every single last one of these individuals that was working against one person because of them trying to relentlessly tear their position down. We're committing violations upon a person and using corruption to do it. This right here is what's causing somebody to be granted some type of reward. This could be a financial inheritance. That's right after the judgment call. So a judge could be granted. A judge could already put something in somebody's name so they could have their wealth. There was already a final decision being made here, and something about he's telling these officials right here, whoever this is, these higher officials here, to give that to the individual that went through all of this right here. When these individuals are put behind bars for doing that, with the Eight of Swords and the Justice, they're definitely going down, brother. I'm telling you. Something about your neighbors too. Your neighbors. They're going down because of hurting an innocent person over and over and over and over and over. Betraying them, having them psychologically attacked, having them unlawfully followed and illegally, unlawfully surveillance, stalked, and has had the violations and unlawful violations of conspiracy against rights committed upon this individual, along with crimes against humanity. That's torture and bribery. That would be linked to this. That's underhanded. With money, that's bribes. And it's going to get them right here, right where they belong to. By Empress reverse, by Queen of Pentacles reverse, by whoever else was involved with that. There's an Emperor reverse too. That's to be found guilty too. That was supposed to be in charge of these individuals, in charge of this right here. I'm telling you. But anyways, y'all, this is what I have for the read. That's when I resonate with everybody. Let me check my battery percentage, y'all. Hold on. It's not enough to unplug the phone. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to get a closing message for y'all. Closing message for the collective, Holy Spirit, for June 2023. The death card reverse, Scorpio energy. So some of you out there was worried about something ending that's backfired on them. I tell you, it's backfired on them, bro. And everything of what they try to end for you is literally ending for all these individuals that was coming up against you. You're going to have a public victory. It could be a Scorpio here. Heavy Scorpio energy. That's a Scorpio that's been going through some type of major corrupted situation out there because of their whistleblowing abilities. Give me another card to clarify that death card reverse. Yeah, they're going to get caught for trying to end something for you. That's how it's going to end. They're going to get caught here. They're going to get caught with doing all this to you here. It's all, I'm telling you, bro, all this going to be exposed too. And you're going to have a public victory with the Six of Wands. You may be a Scorpio that has a public platform, or you may be on a public platform. You may be a Cancer too, or a Pisces that could have went through this. Because we got strong Cancer, Pisces energy with Scorpio here. Everything of what they try to do to your position is literally coming out to the open, and they're going to get caught. They're getting arrested for doing this to you, I promise you. If you're a Scorpio or a Cancer that's been going through this, or a Pisces, they're for sure getting caught with the Seven of Swords reverse and the Moon reverse at doing underhanded, shady things to you to try to attack that position. Yeah, look at that. And they're not going to be happy about it either. There's a Leo going down too with the Sun card reversed with the Justice and the Eight of Swords. They're going to go to jail for doing this to you. Simple as that. You don't have to worry about anything. You're getting a victory here, okay? You could be a Cancer, a Scorpio, or possibly a Pisces. I don't know why I've been pulling that strong Pisces from the Moon card. Some of you, this could be an individual. You know, remember how I've been pulling in Gemini? This individual may have some type of air sign in their chart. Or that may be one of y'all's twin flame out there. Two water. I did pick up two water signs earlier. They get caught, bro, because of your platform. Look at that. Six of Wands, they get caught for doing that to you. Doing all of this underhanded, shady, illegal activity to you here. And that's what's going to be exposed with the Moon reverse. And this is going to go viral. You're going to be going viral over the media? Yeah. Whoever this is resonating with, they get caught for trying to end something for you with the Death card reverse, the Seven of Swords reverse, and the Moon reverse. This right here is all backfiring, and yet leaving you with the victory. So let's go ahead and pull some of these cards. So what else do we have for the collective, Holy Spirit? Give us a closing message for the collective. Closing message for the collective. Closing message for the collective. Your innocence was uncovered. So your innocence was uncovered here. That's why they're going down. You could be changing locations. So some of you out there could be changing locations. After this goes down or comes about. Family being investigated for doing witchcraft, but they was already investigated for doing that. That's why they're going down. Using a lot of manipulation on you. And you was innocent the whole time. Okay, so we have two cards that flipped down, that was face down, and this one was faced up. They won't be able to get away with it. So there's a family that won't be able to get away with trying to tear down your innocence here. Trying to attack you and you was innocent. That would explain you was innocent the whole time. Wheel of Fortune for all eternity. So you're going to have Wheel of Fortune for all eternity. That means good fortune coming your way. You're not the person they tried to make you out to be. This family, whatever they did, that's false. That's defamation of character. Psychic gifts has been unlocked. So your psychic gifts has been unlocked, 1111. Look, they watching, bro. They don't want the truth to come out. Look, the truth is coming out in reverse. But yet this is what they're watching. The lies being exposed at what was trying to be kept, your innocence being kept here. That could also be oppression too. They don't want the truth come out by trying to oppress you and stuff. It's too many cards. Give me more messages, Holy Spirit. Look, corruption. Give me more messages, Holy Spirit. Past friends was never your friend, so you could have some fake friends going down too. That could be like neighbors or whatever. They could be going down too. The past friends was never your friends. Give me more messages. Okay, so we have Aries. We also have reunion. The enemy has been taken down. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, earth signs. It could be an earth sign or these earth signs involved. This is too many. Give me another card, Holy Spirit. This is too many. Too many. Okay, so it says, speak up on your visions and dreams that'll save you. So some of you out there could have spoke up on your visions and dreams, and that's what saved you. Yeah, this is a completion of a cycle. Completion of a cycle is here. They ain't drinking nothing out anymore. I'm gonna tell you that right now, bro. Like he said, I'm telling you. The divine has had a fucking enough. They had enough. They had enough. And I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. If you're somebody that has that is somewhere to where you are a highly inspirational individual, and you have been continuously trying to make the best of your life, bro, that will be getting cleared up. I'll tell you right now, because you got documentation. You got documentation to prove your innocence. That makes it even better, like how you could be seen. You're gonna continuously be seen too with the Six of Wands here. It's right here. But anyways, that was y'all messages for the night. Okay. Hold on. But yeah, y'all, this was the messages for the night. This one I resonate with everybody. But just keep in mind, y'all, that keep your faith high. Keep believing in the Lord Jesus Christ. Keep on praying. Keep strong to spiritual warfare prayers. Because I promise you, bro, God said he's not going to let nobody get away with it. And some of you out there may have been questioning, why is it taking a long time? Why does it keep on taking a long time? Bro, the more time that goes by and the more they try to do, that's just more on them. That way they can serve even more of a heavier sentence. That's the way you got to look at it. It's a heavier and much more crucial sentencing. He wants to make sure that they ain't going to get out. I'm telling you. He wants to make sure your enemies are in a place to where they well deserving of. With nothing, just like how they try to do to you. And yet you highly inspirational. You don't bother nobody. You just mind your business. And yet they did that to you out of jealousy, envy, revenge. And using people that they know, conflict of interest, to do it to you. That's even more probable cause. That's even more on them. Because they act just alike. These are people that have no morals. They don't have nothing compared to you. You have a rich soul, bro. Like you have a lot of characteristics that outshine all these individuals. Your gifts are very, very, very powerful and authentic. And these individuals have the audacity to try to make you feel as if you ain't worth that low about yourself. To do that to you. They was warned. I'm going to tell you right now, they was warned from the Lord. Step back, leave you alone. But they're going to see just where that ego going to get them too, because my cards ain't going to lie, bro. Each and every last one of them that's been laughing at you in your face, thinking that shit's funny, to do that to you, they have been being watched by two individuals that are actually genuine. That's a Queen of Cups and a Queen of Swords that knows where you be coming from. That could also be something about like cyber task force. If you've been cyberly harassed, they have information on that too. That's even more on them. Following you to your job. Doing it to you online. That's cybercrime, ain't it? Cyberbullying. Let them keep it up. Let them keep it up. Bro, that right there should be enough proof that they already know your gifts are accurate, right? These individuals possibly know your gifts are accurate. They already know that you're real and raw. But yet, do these individuals not understand that what you be calling out is actually the truth and that you could be having people protect you? And yet what they do it deliberately in front of these individuals where they can actually obtain evidence on them. Bro, what is wrong with these individuals? I'm telling you, what is wrong? What the fuck is wrong with these people? Like they literally are doing it right in front of them. Like when you literally are warning them, don't do that to me. Because they think that you ain't got nobody in your corner, bro, watching over you. They think that you ain't got nobody observing your business or actually sitting there observing to see what's really going on. But yet, I promise you, it's already caught. I don't understand, bro. Like these individuals, bro, that right there is a clear sign that they being controlled by something. They being controlled by something, and it ain't human. It's demonic. Anybody that has it in their right mind to try to torture somebody this much and do that, be that dirty to somebody, and not want to back the hell off of somebody, that is fucking, bro, that is demonic. That would separate the difference between the devil and the hierophant, what I pulled in earlier, right? They have also uncovered the fact that you've been going through a spiritual warfare. It's actually God's people, and you one of God's people that literally had the authority to hold your power over these individuals that try to do that to you. Because he gave you that power. He granted you that gift. clairvoyance, clairsentience, however you say that, clairaudience. He granted you those gifts because he knew all along that you was going to have to face this issue in order for you to solve your own case. For some of you out there that do have those strong abilities. For you to actually have justice served by catching people's attention in a very unique type of way that they possibly never had a case like that before a day in their life. Because nobody never understood how to catch certain things on camera, how to document certain things down, and to explain in a detailed form and actually spark off a massive investigation. And that's the gift that God granted you with. To have these individuals stopped and restrained, because that right there is against what that's against him, bro. God don't like that. He's against that. They've tried to attack you in the spirit world too. Because things have to manifest spiritually before they do physically. They was trying to invade your kingdom, bro. His kingdom. That belongs, that's a part of you. You deserve your kingdom rights in the spirit world. You deserve your kingdom rights. And if people didn't believe in God before, let this be a lesson for all of them. Because they thought they was big and bad. They thought they was bold. They got a place for people like that. And it's a penitentiary. They have places for people like that. That don't know when to stop, that don't know when to stop trying to bully somebody, don't know when to stop violating certain laws. Ain't nobody above the law. I'm going to tell you that right now. Ain't nobody above the law. I don't care who anybody knows. It don't matter. When certain things are done to individuals, I don't care if they do have different beliefs. They have equal rights just like everybody else. But it makes it more bad on them to even come up against an individual that is especially gifted like that. With multi-talents that are skilled in multiple different ways. You tell me that ain't hatred. Ooh, the devil don't like that, does he? He don't like that, does he? It don't matter what he don't like. His minions that were serving him will be serving time. Because that's exactly what he manipulated them into doing. They're being led straight to a living hell, bro, in a cell. They want to do his dirty work, but guess what? That's more fun to him. He's going to have fun with these individuals while God has you protected. That's his puppets. That's his puppets. And they literally thought that they could strong arm you or overpower you. Man, you belong to God. You belong to Jesus Christ. And Jesus has the power. He has the power. And when he's ready to make his presence known, like he's been doing with you, because he speaks through you, that's the way God's showing himself, bro, right there. Through you using your abilities, that's a form of his special powers being channeled through you, bro. Because he wants these individuals to see that you ain't no joke. You're not no joke. That you actually obtain your information from him because he's helping protect you. He granted you the gifts ever since you was born. Ever since birth, you had the gift. And you deserve to have the gift of inheritance, because some of you out there, that's how you've been making your living. Because ain't nobody else want to hire you, because guess what? God knew that you had a greater purpose. He knew that you had a greater purpose. Because he knew that you was genuine and authentic. You deserved a lot more. You deserve more than where you came from. You may have not have understood it all your life. But now it's starting to make sense on who you really are. And it's going to make even more sense when this is finally over. And this actually transforms a lot of things. Because the people that belong to the Lord Jesus Christ are not going to be going through that, bro. God's going to make sure of it. He's going to make sure of it. Them spiritually gifted people that people be laughing at behind the scenes, cracking jokes on, seeing how far you can really push somebody, you're going to find out, bro. I promise you, you're going to find out. When them charges are read in that courtroom, when every single violation is being read on that stand, all these individuals versus one person is going to be spotted to be right, and all of them being sentenced, they're going to find out real quick. That right there is going to be the ultimate punishment being brought upon the enemy. That's going to be coming through the physical form, because God gave that individual, that judge that's in that position, the power to rule that situation. They got to raise their hand on the oath. How they like that? That's another form. If that's a genuine judge, that's another form. That's where God going to speak through that judge and put them in their place. You ain't going to do that to an earth angel. You ain't going to torture an earth angel. You're not going to torture somebody that has gifts, that is a gift to humanity. You're not going to do that to a spiritual healer. You're not going to get away with it. You will be judged and you will be sentenced for it, I promise you. Each and every one of you that did this to an innocent individual, trying to tear them down, trying to torture them, and getting a thrill out of the individual's pain, you're going to find out right real quick where it's going to put you at, partner. You ain't about nothing to start with. You thought you was somebody, you thought you was powerful until you come against the right one. I'll leave the rest to the judge. Get them, Your Honor. Get them. Put them in their place. I can't tell nobody how to do it. I'm just speaking analogy. I'll leave the rest to the judge. I said what I had to say. I've used my gifts very accurately on a few cases that I've uncovered here and helped people with. I'll gladly leave the rest to the judge, because that's the last person they're going to see before they're sentenced. That's going to be the last person. And once again, like I said earlier, that's going to be another one of the ones that God's going to use, that vessel of that judge, for God to speak through that judge to each and every one of those individuals that was involved in doing that to you, to hurt and harm you, to have everything underhandedly taken from you, and to have you broken down. That man or that lady, whoever that is, that's the judge. God's going to politely speak through him or her in order to put them away. That's exactly how that's going to turn out. I said all I had to say. And I'm going to tell you this is how I'm interpreting on the spiritual level. I'm interpreting the prosecutor, the federal prosecutor, as somewhat Archangel Michael taking the form of Archangel Michael. Because of the way he's going to be explaining things, because you're the plaintiff, they're the defendants. The way he's going to be explaining, putting these individuals in their place, because it's not just the judge, the prosecutor too, that has the ability to prosecute these individuals on the federal level for doing that to you. That would be a form of Archangel Michael speaking through that prosecutor in order to call things out and actually jump down and get to the bottom of things. Oh yeah, bro, they got earth angels out there, bro. They got angels in human form out there. And they're going to be some genuine people on this case. Going to take this earth angel's case real quick. I'll speak it into existence. There's going to be people that really care about this individual's livelihood and care about their spiritual gifts and care enough that there's a healer to humanity. They can actually help the law and transform the law and help clear up a lot of things that's not right. That right there, bro, is skill. And they don't even have a trade or whatever it is, a degree in criminal justice to do it. It comes from God. Because once again, they serve a spiritual law, and it automatically will resonate with the physical because they got physical judges and officials that can actually put these individuals in their place. But yet, the individual that they're getting information from in order to give other people orders, or an individual that's working for God that's giving that individual orders. That's how it's working. These individuals working together. It's like the feds working with an earth angel together. With that magician. Remember what I showed you with the magician? The feds working right along with a magician, but yet they're giving other people in higher positions right there orders. Because of God giving that individual that's an earth angel that's serving spiritual law orders in order to pass it to them. Just to give them the information. The documentary, the documentation. Certain things that the Lord said, hey, get that on camera. You may not understand why. Get that on camera. It may not make sense to you right now because the Lord didn't want to scare you. He didn't want to hurt you. You know? Hold on, y'all. But yeah, just like I said, it's the individuals, bro. Like when somebody has strong, unique gifts, it deserves to be acknowledged. It don't deserve to be pushed off to the side. But I'm literally getting at that this right here, bro, like somebody already has had some form of check or their inheritance that the judge knows about. As a federal judge already knows about that. Okay? And a lot of you out there, or he will be finding out about that and yet find out everything that you went through. And he feels it's highly unfair that you have had everything almost taken from you. You could have had things taken from you. Bro, you was earlier about to have your innocence stripped away from you, man. Like your whole character broken down. And yet you are a gift to humanity. You know? A gift to humanity. And it's just like that's enough right there. Hold on. But that's basically what I wanted to tell y'all. And like I said before, the rest, they're going to have to deal with the rest of it. I said my piece, bro, in this camera because this upsets me. Y'all not the only ones that went through that. I'm indeed a Scorpio. My energy came through those cards too. I've been through that, bro. I've been through it. I didn't deserve it either. And it was right after my mother died, which was 2020. I've had to be strong for her. My mama hasn't been able to rest because of what I've been going through and me having to stand up all by myself. But I chose to do it anyways because that's my strength. God gave me the strength. And I let my mama know every day, I'm okay, mama. I'm okay. I let her know that every day. I let her know I talk to her out loud because I know she can hear me. I can hear her through clairaudience. She's like, son, I'm worried about you. You sure you're okay? She could see things, you know. She's like, I know you're going to be okay. I just want to make sure that you're okay. And I can feel her energy right there. She's not being able to cross over fully because of seeing me having to defend myself over and over and over and over and over. And she's tired of it. And God has had enough of my mother not resting well. Along with my spirit not resting well either. Enough is enough, bro. Enough is enough. I'm going to have my peace. You understand me? That's coming from the Lord Jesus Christ because he said that. The individuals that do stuff like that are ruthless. They're careless. They're heartless. They don't give a damn about nobody else's feelings or what they're really going through. Then having to come from a very broken down home with the walls buckling in. I'm even lucky I got this house right here, bro. Like, that's a damn shame. But I was literally living in a house, well, a trailer with the walls buckling. Couldn't get a job, was always rejected. Every bit of that ink that I wasted to put on those applications was rejected. But yet a criminal will go in there with a long criminal history. A felon would literally get hired. That ain't right. Because God knew something better was me. Something better was made for me out there, and here I am. In the public eye, inspiring many, helping many, serving humanity. Exactly what the Lord wanted me to do. He put me here for a reason. He assigned me down here into this earthen realm for a reason. I just couldn't understand it back then. But now I'm well aware of my life purpose. And I know the genuine people out there that's not intimidated by me actually using my gifts in a very unique type of way greatly appreciate my spiritual service. To the individuals, the officials that I have helped out with my reads in case they needed any information that they couldn't quite understand. My information could have led them to see through certain things and to see things exactly for what they are. Because once again, I'm not here, how can I say this? I'm not here to be wasting my time. I'm here to be serving the collective and humanity. I'm here to be clearing up a few things that has been just polluted. I'm here to rid a lot of the pollution. A lot of things that couldn't be seen before that has gotten innocent people in trouble need to be resolved in a very fair, balanced manner. I'm going to make sure of it. I'm a person with a lot of integrity. I have a lot of integrity. A lot of intelligence, a high skilled level of IQ. Very wise. And very brave and determined. And I'm going to get the job done. There ain't no excuse or headache this, headache that. I don't care what it is. Because I know how to heal myself. I know how to learn to sit there and heal myself on a spiritual level. There's no excuses. When God puts me on a situation, I'm there. I'm not going to let God down. I'm not going to let the Lord down. Even though he may want me to take a rest, you can take a break if you want. But I'm going to show him that, look, I'm determined. I'm determined. Because I know that's going to make him even more proud. Simple as that. There's no excuses. There's no giving up. There's no quitting. There's no forfeiting. I'm going to use every bit of the spiritual fuel that I have, that he grants me, to continuously operating on my mission. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm glad that I could provide y'all with a helping hand to the ones that this resonates with. This will not resonate with everybody. But I had to speak up and raise my voice a little bit earlier to let people know what's really going on and to make it clear. But anyways, y'all take it easy out there. Much love to y'all. Thank y'all very much for your love and support. I greatly appreciate it. If y'all want to leave any donations, I will have a link in the description box below y'all. Okay? To the ones out there that's wondering about donations, I do have a link that's in the description box below. I do not do any personal reads, so I will put that out there. I don't do any personal reads. Okay, I'm unavailable for that. Those are closed off. But I will be glad to provide y'all with information when it comes to collective readings. Okay? And I want to let y'all know that whoever this Queen of Pentacles reverse is that's been showing up in my spread and other people's spreads out there, because it's been coming through a lot. Other people has been picking up in the child community. That's why I wanted to do a live stream the way y'all can see the cards yourself. As I say, that card really does come out, bro. A lot. With the Hierophant reverse. Sometimes I do pre-recorded reads and upload it to YouTube, you know. I record it and I put it up to YouTube. And I thought I'd make a live stream and do something a little bit different the way y'all can see the cards yourself, you know. Even though this is not the best counter of all time, you know, I mean, it's kind of scratched up right here. I don't care about that, you know. I still got to wipe the walls down a little bit. I just moved in here, you know. I still got to wipe all that down, but I'm somebody that don't have to live perfect all the time, bro. You know, that there's going to be things to where, but the main thing is, it's not about how the background looks. It's about how the message turns out. It's about the message. It's not about the background or whatnot. It's about what I laid out on this counter that actually people have been going through. I literally just read somebody's life story through those cards and gave them clarity. And to have them to where they can be understood, to where other people that try to get in their head and gaslight them, you're not going to gaslight God's people. That's the devil's tactic. Manipulation and gaslight. No, that's not going to happen. What I read through those cards is exactly how the situation has been occurring. I stand hard on my truths. And I'm going to continue to stand hard on my truths. And the people that went through that was exactly that was done to them too, that it may be resonating with. Because a lot of people's been going through that. If you pay attention to the comment section on our live streams or our videos, you will see just how many people are going through that. So how is it a lie? Exactly my point. That's another thing that's proven there's something wrong. There's a lot of things that need to be cleared up, bro. And I'm one of the ones that's fearless enough to stand up and go against the grain to actually get shit done the right way. I ain't no coward, bro. I'm not going to sit there and punk out or be scared. Because I was one of the ones that was called to battle myself. Because I'm one of the ones that resonated with the situation. You know? I resonate with a lot of reads. I share it on my community posts. You know? Somebody trying to do something to you over and over and over and over and over, bro. It's enough is enough. Enough is enough. It's going to stop. It's going to stop. It's going to stop. But anyways, y'all take it easy out there. Much love to y'all. Thank y'all very much for the love and support. I greatly appreciate it. If y'all want to leave any donations, I will have a link in the description box below. And I will see y'all some other time, okay? Peace.